Welcome to day 3 of season 27 of the Vigilant Prayer. We've been looking at who sits at the throne of our hearts, what are the thoughts that govern, that rule us. Today I want to draw our attention to 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. It is an amazingly powerful verse, and I want us to look at it from a place of victory that God has placed us at. It says, we demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. It is scriptures like these that remind me that me being in the field of counseling, having done a few years of studies in psychology, it kind of negates theories that people have brought to the world, saying you are a victim of your situations, we are victims of your past. If you are sitting for a counseling session, they will help you reframe your thoughts, and positive thinking, that is a fad. But these are verses that remind us that the power that is there in the Lord rises above every theory, above every wisdom and every understanding that is there in the world. Demolish every argument and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. This verse in some ways personifies our thoughts as something that we can take charge over. It says taking captive every thought. There are so many patterns of our thinking that we are held captive to, and many of those are without our knowledge and understanding. They are just thoughts that we've just become conditioned to those. Feelings of insecurity, thoughts that someone's trying to put me down, that I'm not good enough, that I have to take control and take charge of things, that there's so many thoughts that we are held captive to. But this verse is saying every argument and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, we are to take captive of. We are not to allow it to govern us. Now, if you look at a thought captivating us, consider yourself as somebody who is a slave to those thoughts. Are there thoughts, and I'm sure there are thoughts that we are enslaved to, that we are under the control of. But this verse powerfully stands as something that we can hold so victoriously because of the power that we have at the cross. And it says, we set every thought and every argument and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. What is the knowledge of God? It is the fact that He has nailed all our weaknesses to the cross. The knowledge of God is that He holds my tomorrow secure in His hands. That He is a God of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That generation after generation, He is the God of our lives. That He is a God who will supply all my needs. These are the thoughts that we need to fill our mind with. Thoughts that are the truth, that can negate every lie that the devil wants to hold us captive to. And these are the truths of the Word of God that stand unchanging for all times. It stands itself against all the lies the devil wants to bring our way. This verse puts us in a place of authority over our thoughts. That I'm not a slave to my thoughts, that my thoughts can be crushed because of God's victorious work at the cross. He's the one who nailed my insecurities at the cross. He's the one who nailed my weaknesses at the cross. And therefore, it gives us a position of victory regardless of what situation is around us. And my challenge to us today is that we negate every thought that holds itself up against the knowledge of God and make it obedient to Christ. Now, when I want to let my children know that obedience is important in my house, I will exercise my authority. I will maybe change the tone of my voice to let them know that I'm not okay with this. One amazing tack that works is like we count 1, 2, 3, and they know that the sound of 3, there's going to be a consequence. I exercise my authority over my children to let them know that they need to listen to what their mom and dad are asking of them. And this is saying, take captive every thought and make it obedient to Christ. A thought that tries to hold itself up, every argument, every pretension that tries to hold its head up to show its power and authority, it says we bring it down. The weapon that we use is the truth and the knowledge of God. The verse before this verse, that is 2 Corinthians 10 verse 4 says, the weapons that we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. Our thought patterns, the state of our heart, can be strongholds that we are captive under. Can be strongholds that the devil is having a hold over. But it says the weapons that we fight with are not the weapons of the world. So it cannot be theories that the world brings to us that will help fight this. It is only the Word of God, the powerful Word of God, that demolishes these strongholds. And therefore, my question to us is, what are the strongholds over our life? What are the thoughts that we need to bring before the knowledge of Christ? Maybe listing out a whole list of truths that need to negate these lies. That when the thoughts that we are held captive under rise its head up, we negate it. The weapon that we use is the Word of God to bring that lie under subjection to Christ.